no matter who you are or where you've lived in the world, you've probably heard about the infamous Russian attack on Ukraine. If you've been on TikTok or Instagram, you've seen posts about World War III, the draft. Now, while some of them may be very funny and it may seem like it's just a joke, this is a very real problem that affects us and other people around the world. And so the question must be asked, how will this affect the global economy? The answer to this is that it will affect it in a lot of bad ways. Now let's go into those bad ways. One of them is that due to sanctions, Russia will raise prices on its commodities. And the second reason that I'll be going over is that Russia will be able to use its commodities as political tools. Now let's go into my first reason. According to the International Defense Council, the U.S. has put, because of the attack on Ukraine, has put stricter sanctions on Russia than ever before in history. And that's saying a lot, since due to Russia's troublesome history, they almost always have sanctions on them. But we've managed to freeze their accounts in Western banks. We've shut down their gas pipelines that they use to supply most of their economy from foreign trade. Now, these may all be good counters against Russia, but they do come with backlash. In response, Russia has been shutting down its trade of its commodities to U.S. countries. They've stopped exporting oil, they've stopped exporting titanium, which we use for airplanes, and they've stopped exporting wheat. According to statistics from the New York Times, Russia is actually the #1 exporter of wheat in the world. So all of these are vital resources that we need. And because Russia has started raising prices on them, obviously this raised prices for everyone. This will not be good for the global economy. Almost everyone will lose wheat, airplanes, transportation on ground, cars from natural gas. It'll make all these things harder. Now let's go into the second reason that the second way that Russian sanctions will affect the U.S. economy. First of all, now, like I went over how Russia is rising its prices, it can actually use these as political tools now. We've given them this opportunity. According to an article from CNN by Nathan G., he stated how Russia was using the strategy of starting to raise oil prices for certain countries, but not others. They've been raising more of their prices for Poland and other countries that support Ukraine, but not been raising prices for countries like Germany. And through this, they're starting to create this tension and this between other countries that should be united against Russia in the wake of its current threat. Now, in conclusion, the attack on Ukraine from Russia will definitely have effects on the global economy. It will cause prices to raise on commodities such as oil, titanium, and wheat, and these prices will be able to be used as a political tool from Russia. Thank you.